Alright guys, so what I want to take you through is step ups now. This is one of my favorite exercises to do. I have all my pro runners doing it. The reason why I like it so much, it hits a lot of different things, and also it's very specific to running. So I love single leg movements where it's the same, like when we contact the ground running, it's always with the single leg. So it makes sense to do strengthening movements in a similar fashion. So this one, what you're looking for is a box. You're looking for a box that's going to give you about a 90-degree there. So if you go higher, it's less than 90. If you go lower, down here, it's more than 90. You want right about 90 there. So that's how you know you have the right height. Alright, so you'll probably want to start out just with body weight on this one, especially just warm up into it a little bit. What you can do is contact the platform, and with this you're not necessarily doing like you're running like you're mid-foot. You're just contacting it more just flat-footed. So flat foot, explode up fast, squeeze your quad at the top, and then on the way down, this is where it gets hard. So we're gonna go down, 3 count down, and you're try and go down as evenly as you can. You can see my knee there, it just wants to collapse in. Fight that, keep that knee out, and use that glute med. Glute med goes across the glute like this. As you go down, use that glute med to try and go down evenly and slowly, as slow as possible and even as possible. So you're going up and down, switch legs, up, down, 3 count, and every single time you come up, make sure you're squeezing the heck out of that quad. It's also good just for your balance, stabilizing your lower leg. Lower leg stabilizers all have to keep you balanced. And it gets a lot more tricky once we get some dumbbells, and have you hold dumbbells doing this. Come up, down slow, fight it, up, down. Oh, that wasn't good at all. And you're gonna have a lot of those where you're just like, ooh, that was ugly. That's alright, that's what this exercise is all about. It's about fighting it on the way down, trying to stay balanced, trying to stay stable, using that glute med. And we're trying to strengthen the heck out of that glute med. So every time when we're hitting the ground, our glute med is having to stabilize in a similar fashion. Not as challenging as that, obviously, but this is the exact thing that our body's going through when we're running. So really important strengthening exercise. Alright guys, so I want to take you through some hip thrusters. One of the best glute strengthening exercises you can do. You'll see a lot of people doing this in the weight room. Can be a little bit tricky to set up sometimes. So what I got here is just a box. You can use a box, you could use a bench, a weight bench. Do it off the side of a weight bench. You're just going to make sure it's up against something. So I got it up against my fence. So you don't want it to slide back on you as you come up. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. And then you're definitely going to want some kind of pillow cushion of some sort. Otherwise this is going to dig into your back like crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, and you're actually, it's not quite. So you're going to need a barbell. I got my squat sponge on here. Just give it a little bit of cushioning because it's going to go right in my hip crease. So you can bring it right in your hip crease, work yourself down, and then what I'm looking for is about my shoulder blades on the edge of the box, right? My feet are about shoulder width apart, bars right down, crease in my hip, and then head back and just up, squeezing the glutes as hard as I can at the top. And I got my hips all the way up. So down, up, down, up. It's really easy with a little bit of weight, but when you start putting some weight on here, it gets a little bit more challenging. So just gonna go up and down again. Just make sure that the box is sitting right on your shoulder blades there. You should be alright. And to get out of it, it's almost easier just to go down like this and you just roll the bar off. So that is hip thrusters. Guys, I want to take you through some calf raises, or some people call them toe raises. And the reason why I like this exercise so much is I see it as the best preventative exercise you can do. And all strengthening is going to be good. It's going to help you from getting hurt. We're also hoping it's going to build power and it's going to make you a better runner even for distance. You know, it's going to help everything from sprint all the way up. But this one in particular, like a lot of people are getting Achilles issues and lower leg issues going on, and this is one that's just going to help kind of keep all that stuff at bay. So it's super simple, but we got to focus while we're doing it. Don't not pay attention to what you're doing here. The more you're paying attention, the more focused you are on the movement, the more you're going to get out of it. So really focus, even though it's just a very simple movement. So you can do this off a box, you can do it off a railroad tie like I'm doing it at my house right now. And it's pretty simple. I got my foot going right in the middle and then off the edge, and we're doing single leg. So you go down, explode up, and then down about 3 count. Again, try and go down as evenly as you can. Like I can feel like I want to do like stages, you know, but try and just make it even, slow and even. And my knee is locked out here, so it's just fully calf down. And give it a little pause at the top, and just really feel that calf muscle just squeezing. And then down 3 count. Up, down 3 count. And then I like to just go straight to the other leg. Get going on the other leg here. Down 3 count. So it's good to start just with body weight, maybe the first time you do this. And then, you know, as you get stronger and as you get more and more used to the movement, we're going to add some weight to that with the dumbbell. So you're just going to grab a dumbbell. You're going to put it in the same hand of the calf that you're trying to hit. Don't put it in the opposite hand. So you want right over that calf. And again, down, explode up, pause at the top, and 3 count down. Explode up, pause at the top, 3 count down. Okay? And that's your toe raise. It's going to keep your Achilles in good shape. It's going to keep your lower leg strong and healthy. So let's make sure we really do a good job with these ones.